Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed seekers of the inner world, today we gather to explore a profound dimension of the human psyche, where we delve into the depths of our consciousness and unravel the mysteries that lie beneath the veil of our everyday reality. We are here to uncover the inherent potential that resides within each of us, a potential often masked by what some may perceive as a curse, but which I propose to you is indeed a superpower. Imagine, if you will, the moment of your birth, a moment filled with the infinite possibilities of the universe. As you emerged into this world, you were untouched by the layers of societal conditioning, pure in your essence, and unfiltered in your perception. This is the state of the highly sensitive person, or HSP, a state in which one is acutely attuned to the subtleties of life, experiencing the world with an intensity that can be overwhelming yet deeply enriching. This heightened sensitivity, my friends, is a double-edged sword. It is akin to the mythical figure of Icarus, with wings crafted from feathers and wax, dared to fly too close to the sun. The HSP flies close to the sun of human experience, feeling everything deeply, absorbing the energies and emotions that many others might simply skim over. It is this very capacity for deep feeling that can be perceived as a curse. The world, in its often harsh and unyielding nature, can bear down upon such sensitive souls with a weight that feels unbearable. But let us not be quick to cast judgment upon this sensitivity. Let us instead look at it through the lens of transformation, where what seems to be a burden is in fact a gateway to profound insight. This is where we encounter the shadow, the darker aspects of our psyche, which, though often feared, hold the keys to our greatest powers. The shadow is not merely a repository of repressed desires and fears, but a fertile ground for creativity and self-discovery. In the exploration of the shadow, we engage with the archetypes, those universal symbols that reside within the collective unconscious. These archetypes are the primordial images, the inherited potentials that shape our experiences and perceptions. They are the wise old man, the nurturing mother, the trickster, the hero figures that guide our journey towards self-realization. Consider for a moment the archetype of the wounded healer. This figure embodies the paradox of suffering and healing, where one's own wounds become a source of wisdom and strength. The HSP, through their deep sensitivity, becomes akin to the wounded healer, for it is through their own trials and tribulations that they gain the capacity to empathize with and heal others. This is the alchemical process of turning lead into gold, of transforming the base elements of our suffering into the luminous gold of understanding and compassion. Dreams, to serve as a vital conduit through which the unconscious communicates with us, offering symbols and narratives that illuminate the hidden aspects of our psyche. In dreams, we are presented with images and scenarios that may seem bizarre or nonsensical, yet they hold profound insights into our waking lives. For the HSP, dreams can be especially vivid and impactful, providing a rich tapestry of symbols to be interpreted and understood. In the realm of dreams, we may encounter the anima and animus, the feminine and masculine aspects within each of us, these inner figures challenge us to integrate the complementary forces of our psyche, leading us toward greater wholeness. The HSP, with their finely tuned sensitivity, may find themselves more readily in touch with these inner figures, navigating the often tumultuous waters of their inner world with a heightened awareness. But what, dear friends, does it mean to possess such awareness? It is to live with a constant connection to the ebb and flow of the psyche, to feel the undercurrents of emotion and intuition that guide us. It is to be both a witness and a participant in the grand play of existence, where each moment holds the potential for revelation and growth. This journey toward self-realization is not without its challenges. The HSP must navigate the complexities of a world that often values stoicism and detachment over sensitivity and empathy. Yet it is precisely this sensitivity that enables a deeper understanding of the human condition, an understanding that transcends the superficial layers of societal expectation and taps into the core of what it means to be human. As we continue to explore the depths of the HSP experience, let us be mindful of the balance that must be struck between the inner and outer worlds. The task of the HSP is to harness their sensitivity in a way that serves both themselves and the world around them. This is the path of individuation, the process by which one becomes their true self, integrating the various aspects of their psyche into a cohesive whole. In this process, the HSP learns to navigate the duality of their existence, embracing both the light and shadow within. It is a journey of self-discovery that requires courage and resilience, for it demands that one confronts the darkest corners of their psyche and emerges transformed. The HSP, in embracing their sensitivity, becomes a beacon of light in a world that often shuns the depths of emotion. As we draw our exploration to a close, let us remember that the journey of the HSP is but one thread in the vast tapestry of human experience. It is a journey that invites us to look beyond the surface, to delve into the rich and complex world of the psyche, and to uncover the hidden treasures that lie within. It is a journey that challenges us to transform our perceived curses into the very superpowers that propel us toward greater understanding and connection with the world around us. So, I invite you, dear seekers, to embrace your sensitivity, to explore the depths of your being, and to awaken to the profound potential that resides within. Let us walk this path together, guided by the light of understanding and the wisdom of the unconscious. As we journey toward the realization of our true selves, as we continue on this journey into the depths of the human psyche, let us pause to consider the role of intuition and its intricate dance with sensitivity. Intuition, often described as a knowing beyond reason, is a gift that accompanies the heightened sensitivity of the HSP. It is the quiet whisper of the soul, guiding us through the labyrinth of existence where logic alone cannot suffice. The intuitive mind is not bound by the constraints of linear thought. It perceives patterns and connections that elude the conscious mind. For the HSP, intuition is a compass in the vast sea of emotions and experiences. It is a tool that, when honed, can lead to profound insights and revelations. This intuitive ability is akin to the oracle of ancient mythology, a channel through which deeper truths are revealed. Yet, intuition requires trust, a trust in oneself and in the unseen forces that shape our lives. In a world that often demands empirical evidence and tangible proof, the HSP must learn to embrace the validity of their intuitive experiences. This is no easy task, for it requires courage to stand firm in the face of skepticism and to honor one's inner truth. The journey of the HSP is also a journey of boundaries, of learning to delineate where one's sensitivity ends and the world begins. Without such boundaries, the empathic nature of the HSP can lead to an overwhelming entanglement with the emotions and energies of others. This is where the archetype of the warrior comes into play, a figure that embodies strength, protection, and assertiveness. The warrior archetype, though seemingly at odds with the gentle nature of the HSP, holds a crucial role in the balance of the psyche. It is the aspect of ourselves that defends our inner sanctum, that establishes the necessary boundaries to protect our sensitivity from being consumed by the outer world. Embracing this archetype does not mean abandoning sensitivity. Rather, it involves integrating strength with empathy, creating a harmonious balance that allows for both vulnerability and resilience. In this integration, we find the essence of the alchemical marriage, the union of opposites within the psyche. It is the sacred dance of the anima and animus, the yin and yang, the light and dark. This union births a new consciousness, one that transcends duality and embraces the totality of being. For the HSP, this journey toward wholeness is a path of self-acceptance and empowerment, where their sensitivity becomes a source of inner strength rather than a point of vulnerability. Let us also consider the role of creativity in the life of the HSP. Creativity, in its myriad forms, is a natural outlet for the deep well of emotion and imagination that resides within. It is the means by which the HSP can express the ineffable, translating their inner experiences into art, music, writing, or any form of creative endeavor. Through creativity, the HSP not only processes their own emotions, but also communicates with the world, offering insights and perspectives that might otherwise remain hidden. Creativity is, in essence, the language of the soul. It is a dialogue between the conscious and unconscious, a bridge that connects the inner and outer worlds. For the HSP, engaging in creative pursuits can be a healing and transformative process, providing a sense of purpose and fulfillment that nourishes the spirit. As we reflect upon these themes, let us not forget the importance of community and connection. While the HSP may often feel like an outsider in a world that does not always understand their depth of feeling, they are not alone. There exists a community of kindred spirits, fellow travelers on the path of sensitivity, who share the same struggles and triumphs. In connecting with others who resonate with their experiences, the HSP finds validation and support. This sense of belonging is vital, for it reinforces the notion that sensitivity is not a flaw, but a gift to be cherished. Through community, the HSP can learn from others, share their own insights, and contribute to a collective understanding of what it means to be deeply attuned to the world in this journey towards self-realization. The HSP must also cultivate self-compassion. It is all too easy to become self-critical when one feels different or misunderstood. Yet, it is through self-compassion that healing occurs. Allowing the HSP to embrace their unique qualities with kindness and acceptance, the self-love is the foundation upon which the HSP can build a life that honors their sensitivity while navigating the complexities of the external world. As we draw nearer to the end of our exploration, let us hold in our hearts the vision of a world where sensitivity is celebrated, where the inner richness of the HSP is recognized as a vital contribution to the tapestry of human experience. In such a world, the HSP can thrive, not in spite of their sensitivity, but because of it. And so, dear seekers, as we part ways today, I urge you to carry forth the insights and revelations gained from our time together. Embrace your sensitivity, honor your intuition, and step boldly into the role of the wounded healer, the warrior, the artist. Let your journey be one of discovery, transformation, and joy as you continue to unfold the magnificent potential that lies within. As we venture further into the profound landscape of the highly sensitive person's psyche, let us consider the concept of the collective unconscious and its role in shaping our experiences. The collective unconscious, as I have often described, is a vast reservoir of shared human experiences, a repository of archetypes and symbols that transcend individual consciousness and bind us together in the tapestry of humanity. The HSP, with their acute sensitivity, serves as a conduit for this collective wisdom, often tapping into insights and truths that others may overlook. This connection to the collective unconscious offers the HSP a unique vantage point, allowing them to perceive the interconnectedness of all things and to sense the underlying currents that drive human behavior and societal trends. This sensitivity to the collective can manifest in a heightened awareness of social, environmental, or cultural issues. The HSP may find themselves deeply moved by the suffering of others or the state of the world, feeling a profound sense of responsibility to contribute to positive change. In this way, the HSP becomes a custodian of collective empathy, a voice for those who are unheard, and an advocate for the healing and transformation of society. To navigate this role, the HSP must cultivate discernment, learning to differentiate between the energies that are their own and those that belong to the collective. This discernment is essential to prevent becoming overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the world's challenges. It requires a delicate balance, a dance between engagement and detachment, where one remains open to the suffering of the world without being consumed by it. In this capacity, the HSP often embodies the archetype of the sage or the wise elder, figures who possess not only knowledge but also the deep understanding born of experience and introspection. The sage archetype is one that offers guidance and wisdom, illuminating the path for others through the darkened corridors of uncertainty. For the HSP, This archetype is activated through the integration of their sensitivity with the insights gleaned from the collective unconscious. However, to fully embrace this role, the HSP must also confront the fear of their own power. Sensitivity is often accompanied by a fear of one's own depth and potential, a trepidation that arises from the awareness of the responsibilities that such power entails. Yet, it is through facing this fear that the HSP can step into their authenticity, embracing their role as a bearer of light in a world often shrouded in shadow. This journey of embracing one's power is not an isolated endeavor. It is supported by the nurturing presence of the inner child, an archetype that embodies innocence, wonder, and the pure joy of being. The inner child reminds the HSP of the importance of play, creativity, and spontaneity, elements that are crucial for maintaining balance and vitality in the face of life's demands. In reconnecting with the inner child, the HSP finds a wellspring of resilience and renewal. This connection fosters a sense of joy and curiosity that counterbalances the weight of sensitivity, allowing the HSP to approach life with a sense of adventure and openness. It is through this playful engagement with the world that the HSP can replenish their energy and remain grounded in their essence. Furthermore, let us not overlook the significance of dreams as a vital channel for the unconscious to communicate with the conscious mind. For the HSP, dreams can be particularly potent, offering vivid imagery and narratives that reveal the hidden dynamics of their inner world. By engaging with their dreams, the HSP gains access to a rich source of guidance and inspiration, unveiling aspects of themselves that may have remained in shadow. Dreams act as a mirror, reflecting the deep desires, fears, and potentials that reside within. They challenge the HSP to confront these aspects head-on, to integrate them into conscious awareness, and to use them as stepping stones on the path to self-realization. Through this process, the HSP becomes an alchemist, transforming the base elements of their unconscious into the gold of insight and understanding. As we contemplate these themes, we must recognize the importance of solitude in the life of the HSP. Solitude provides the sacred space necessary for reflection and introspection, allowing the HSP to retreat from the noise of the external world and to listen to the quiet voice of their own soul. In solitude, the HSP finds the clarity and peace needed to recharge and to integrate the experiences of life. Yet, solitude must be balanced with connection, for it is through relationships that the HSP can test and refine their understanding of themselves and the world. Meaningful connections with others provide the opportunity for growth and healing, offering mirrors through which the HSP can see themselves more clearly. In this delicate balance of solitude and connection, the HSP finds their place in the world, a place where their sensitivity is not only accepted but celebrated. It is a place where they can contribute their unique gifts to the collective, fostering a greater sense of empathy and understanding among all beings. As we conclude this exploration, let us hold in our hearts the vision of a world where sensitivity is embraced as a vital and enriching aspect of the human experience. Let us honor the journey of the HSP as one of courage, transformation, and profound insight. May we all strive to create a world where the gifts of sensitivity are recognized and cherished, and where every soul is empowered to realize their fullest potential. As we delve further into the intricate tapestry of the highly sensitive person's inner life, let us turn our attention to the concept of individuation. A cornerstone of the journey towards self-realization, individuation is the process by which one becomes distinct and whole. Integrating the various facets of the psyche into a cohesive self. For the HSP, this journey is both a challenge and an opportunity, as their heightened sensitivity brings both clarity and complexity to the path of self-discovery. In the process of individuation, the HSP encounters the myriad archetypes that reside within the collective unconscious. These archetypes are not static entities, but dynamic forces that shape our experiences and perceptions. As the HSP engages with these archetypes, they are called to integrate their energies into their conscious awareness, allowing these primordial symbols to inform and enrich their understanding of themselves and their place in the world. The archetype of the hero, for example, is one that speaks to the courage and resilience required to embark on the journey of individuation. The hero's journey is a timeless narrative that reflects the universal quest for self-discovery and transformation. For the HSP, the hero's journey is not only an external adventure, but an inward exploration, where the trials and tribulations of the outer world mirror the inner struggles of the psyche. Throughout this journey, the HSP is guided by the light of intuition, a beacon that illuminates the path through the often murky waters of the unconscious. Intuition provides the HSP with the ability to navigate the complexities of their inner world, offering insights and revelations that guide them toward greater self-understanding. This intuitive guidance is complemented by the wisdom of the inner sage, an archetype that embodies the depths of knowledge and insight that comes with experience and reflection. The inner sage is a figure of wisdom and discernment, offering counsel as the HSP encounters the challenges and opportunities of life. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, the sage provides a steadying presence, reminding the HSP of their own inner strength and resilience. This archetype encourages the HSP to trust in their own wisdom, to listen to the quiet voice of their soul, and to embrace the unfolding journey with grace and courage. As the HSP progresses on the path of individuation, they are inevitably confronted with the shadow, the repository of repressed desires, fears, and potentials that have been cast into the darkness of the unconscious. The shadow represents the aspects of ourselves that we deny or disown, and it is through engaging with the shadow that the HSP can achieve greater wholeness and integration. The confrontation with the shadow is a pivotal moment in the individuation process, for it requires the HSP to face the parts of themselves that they have hidden away. This journey into the shadow is not one of despair, but of liberation. As the HSP comes to recognize that the shadow holds the keys to their transformation, by embracing the shadow, the HSP unlocks the potential for profound growth and healing, integrating these disowned aspects into their conscious awareness. In this integration, the HSP discovers the power of paradox, the ability to hold seemingly opposing truths within themselves and to derive strength from this duality. It is through embracing the paradoxical nature of their being that the HSP finds balance and harmony, transforming their sensitivity into a source of empowerment and insight. The journey of individuation is also a journey of authenticity, where the HSP learns to shed the masks and personas that have been adopted to navigate the world. In embracing their true self, the HSP discovers the freedom that comes with living in alignment with their deepest values and desires. This authenticity is not a static state, but an ongoing process of becoming, where the HSP continuously evolves and adapts in response to the ever-changing landscape of their inner and outer worlds. As the HSP embraces their authenticity, they also cultivate the capacity for empathy and compassion, both for themselves and for others. This empathy is a natural extension of their sensitivity, allowing them to connect deeply with the experiences and emotions of those around them. In this empathetic connection, the HSP becomes a healer and a guide, offering support and understanding to those who are struggling or in need. The role of the healer is one that the HSP often embodies, for their sensitivity enables them to perceive the subtle energies and emotions that others may overlook. In this role, the HSP acts as a bridge between the inner and outer worlds, facilitating healing and transformation for themselves and for others. This healing is not limited to the physical or emotional realms, but extends to the spiritual dimension, where the HSP guides others toward a deeper understanding of their own soul's journey. As we reflect on the journey of the HSP, let us remember that this path is not one of isolation, but of connection. The HSP sensitivity creates a unique bond with the world around them, allowing them to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. In this awareness, the HSP finds a sense of purpose and belonging, recognizing that their sensitivity is not a burden, but a gift to be shared. In conclusion, the journey of the highly sensitive person is one of profound depth and richness, a journey that challenges and transforms, that illuminates and heals. It is a journey that calls upon the HSP to embrace their sensitivity as a superpower, to trust in their intuition, and to embark upon the path of individuation with courage and grace. As we continue to explore the depths of our own psyches, let us honor the journey of the HSP and celebrate the unique gifts they bring to the world. As we delve once more into the profound journey of the highly sensitive person, let us turn our focus towards the intricate interplay between the inner and outer worlds. This dynamic relationship is central to the experience of the HSP as they navigate the boundaries between their rich internal landscape and the often overwhelming stimuli of the external environment. The HSP encounters life with a depth of perception that can be both awe-inspiring and challenging. This heightened awareness allows them to perceive the subtleties of existence, to notice the delicate nuances that others might overlook. It is as if they possess an inner radar, finely attuned to the emotional and energetic currents that flow through their surroundings. This sensitivity, however, requires a careful balance, as the HSP must learn to manage the influx of sensory and emotional information that accompanies their perceptive abilities. To maintain this balance, the HSP must cultivate practices that ground and center them, providing a stable foundation from which to engage with the world. So practices might include mindfulness, meditation, or spending time in nature activities that allow the HSP to connect with the present moment and to replenish their energy. These grounding practices are essential, for they enable the HSP to navigate the world with clarity and resilience, anchoring them amidst the ever-shifting tides of experience. In this context, the HSP also encounters the archetype of the Fool, a figure that embodies spontaneity, curiosity, and the willingness to embrace the unknown. The Fool invites the HSP to approach life with a sense of wonder and openness, encouraging them to take risks and to explore new possibilities. This archetype reminds the HSP that life is not solely a path of introspection, but also one of play and adventure, where the joy of discovery enriches the journey of self-realization. Yet, in their interactions with the outer world, the HSP must also contend with the expectations and judgments of society. In a world that often values conformity and detachment, the HSP may feel pressure to suppress their sensitivity, to mold themselves, to fit the prevailing norms. This pressure can lead to a dissonance between the HSP's inner truth and the roles they are expected to play, creating a tension that must be navigated with care. To reconcile this tension, the HSP must embrace the archetype of the rebel, a figure that challenges the status quo and seeks authenticity above all else. The rebel is not defined by defiance for its own sake, but by a commitment to living in alignment with one's values and principles. For the HSP, this means honoring their sensitivity as a vital aspect of their identity, even in the face of societal pressures to conform. In this embrace of authenticity, the HSP finds the courage to stand apart, to celebrate their uniqueness, and to contribute their perspective to the collective discourse. This act of self-affirmation is not only empowering for the HSP, but it also enriches the broader community, offering insights and perspectives that might otherwise remain unspoken. The journey of the HSP is also one of deep connection, both with themselves and with others. In their relationships, the HSP seeks depth and authenticity, yearning for connections that resonate with their soul's desire for meaning and understanding. These connections are characterized by empathy and mutual respect, where both parties are seen and valued for who they truly are. However, the HSP must also navigate the complexities of emotional boundaries. Within these relationships, their natural empathy can lead to an enmeshment with the emotions of others, making it challenging to discern where their own feelings end and those of others begin. Establishing healthy boundaries is crucial in maintaining the integrity of their own emotional world, allowing them to offer support without losing themselves in the process. In the realm of love and intimacy, the HSP brings a depth of feeling that can be profoundly transformative, both for themselves and for their partners. Their ability to perceive and understand the subtleties of emotion allows them to connect on a level that transcends the superficial, fostering relationships that are both nurturing and expansive. Yet, this depth of feeling requires reciprocity. As the HSP thrives in environments where their sensitivity is recognized and reciprocated, as we continue to explore the HSP's journey, let us also consider the role of creativity as a bridge between the inner and outer worlds. For the HSP, creative expression is not merely an outlet, but a vital process through which they make sense of their experiences and share their inner landscape with the world, whether through art, music, writing, or other forms of creative endeavor. The HSP translates the ineffable into tangible form, offering a glimpse into the depths of their soul. Through creativity, the HSP engages in a dialogue with the unconscious, allowing symbols and archetypes to surface and take shape. This creative process is one of discovery and revelation, where the HSP uncovers aspects of themselves that might otherwise remain hidden. It is a journey of exploration that invites both the creator and the audience to embark upon a shared voyage into the heart of the human experience. In conclusion, the highly sensitive person's journey is a rich tapestry woven from the threads of sensitivity, intuition, creativity, and connection. It is a path that challenges and transforms, that illuminates and heals. As we continue to honor the gifts of sensitivity, let us foster a world where the HSP can thrive, where their unique contributions are celebrated, and where the richness of their inner world is recognized as a vital part of the human experience. May we all embrace the depth and beauty of our own sensitivity as we journey together towards the realization of our fullest potential, as we journey further into the complex and nuanced experience of the highly sensitive person. Let us delve into the concept of the soul and its profound significance in the HSP's life. The soul, that ineffable essence of our being, serves as the guiding light for the HSP, illuminating the path of purpose and meaning. It is in listening to the whispers of the soul that the HSP finds their truest calling, a vocation that resonates with the very core of their existence. For the HSP, the soul's voice often manifests through a deep yearning for authenticity and alignment with one's values. This yearning is not a mere desire for personal fulfillment, but a call to contribute to the greater good, to engage in work and actions that reflect the interconnectedness of all life. In answering this call, the HSP embarks on a journey of self-discovery, uncovering the unique gifts they are meant to share with the world. This journey is profoundly spiritual in nature, as the HSP seeks to transcend the material concerns of everyday life and connect with the deeper currents of existence. It is through this spiritual exploration that the HSP encounters the archetype of the seeker, a figure that embodies the quest for truth and enlightenment. The seeker is driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to understand the mysteries of the universe, a desire that propels the HSP on their path of inner growth and expansion. In this quest, the HSP is often drawn to practices and traditions that honor the sacred, whether through meditation, prayer, or communion with nature. These practices serve as portals to the divine, offering the HSP a sense of connection to something greater than themselves. Through these sacred practices, the HSP nourishes their soul, finding solace and inspiration amidst the challenges of life. The HSP spiritual journey is also marked by encounters with the numinous, those moments of transcendence that defy explanation and fill the soul with awe. These experiences, whether sparked by the beauty of a sunset, the power of music, or the silence of a forest, serve as reminders of the sacredness of existence. For the HSP, these moments are not mere coincidences, but profound synchronicities that affirm their connection to the divine and the unfolding of their destiny. As the HSP traverses this spiritual landscape, they are called to embrace the archetype of the healer, a figure that embodies the capacity to mend what is broken and to restore wholeness. The healer archetype is not limited to the realm of physical healing, but extends to the emotional, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of existence. For the HSP, this means recognizing their ability to facilitate healing in themselves and others, to hold space for transformation and growth. The healer's journey is one of compassion and empathy, where the HSP learns to harness their sensitivity as a tool for understanding and supporting others. In this role, the HSP becomes a conduit for healing energy, allowing their presence and insights to serve as catalysts for change. This is not a role that is chosen lightly, but one that emerges from the HSP's own experiences of suffering and resilience, from their own journey through the shadow and into the light. Yet, the path of the healer is not without its challenges. It requires the HSP to maintain their own balance and well-being, to ensure that their own cup is full before offering sustenance to others. This necessitates a deep commitment to self-care, to honoring one's own boundaries and needs, even as they extend their empathy and compassion to those around them. As we contemplate the HSP spiritual journey, let us also consider the role of intuition as a guiding force. Intuition, that inner knowing that transcends logic and reason, is a vital compass for the HSP, offering guidance and clarity amidst the uncertainties of life. It is through intuition that the HSP discerns the soul's path, that they recognize the signs and synchronicities that illuminate their journey. This intuitive guidance is not a static revelation, but a dynamic conversation with the unconscious, a dance between the known and the unknown. For the HSP, cultivating a deep trust in their intuition is essential, allowing them to navigate the complexities of their inner and outer worlds with grace and confidence. In this exploration of the soul, the HSP also encounters the archetype of the artist, a figure that embodies the creative impulse and the drive to express the depths of the human experience through art, music, writing, or any form of creative expression. The HSP channels the insights and emotions of their soul into tangible form, offering their unique perspective to the world. This creative process is one of alchemy, where the HSP transforms the raw materials of their experiences into works of beauty and meaning. It is a journey of vulnerability and courage, as the HSP shares their innermost thoughts and feelings with the world, inviting others to engage with the mysteries of the soul. As we conclude this exploration, let us celebrate the profound journey of the highly sensitive person, a journey that is rich with depth, meaning, and transformation, let us honor the sensitivity and intuition that guide them, the creativity and compassion that define them, and the courage and resilience that sustain them. In embracing the gifts of sensitivity, may we all find our own path to the soul, and in doing so, contribute to a world that is more compassionate, connected, and whole. In our continued exploration of the highly sensitive person's journey, let us delve into the realm of dreams and their profound significance in the HSP's life. Dreams, those enigmatic narratives woven by the unconscious, serve as a bridge between the conscious mind and the deeper layers of the psyche. For the HSP, who is naturally attuned to the subtleties of the inner world, dreams offer a rich tapestry of symbols and messages that illuminate the path of self-discovery. The dream world is a landscape of infinite possibilities, where time and space are fluid, and where the boundaries of reality are transcended. In this realm, the HSP encounters the archetypes in their purest form as figures and scenarios that reveal the hidden dynamics of their inner life. The dream is a stage upon which the dramas of the psyche are played out, offering the HSP insights into their desires, fears, and potentials. One of the most potent archetypes that may appear in dreams is the shadow, embodying the repressed and denied aspects of the self. In the dream world, the shadow often takes the form of figures or situations that challenge the dreamer, inviting them to confront what has been hidden. For the HSP, these encounters with the shadow are opportunities for integration and healing, as they bring to light the parts of themselves that must be acknowledged and embraced. In the realm of dreams, the HSP also encounters the archetype of the guide, a figure that offers wisdom and direction on the journey of life. The guide may appear as a wise elder, a nurturing figure, or even an animal, symbolizing the intuitive and instinctual knowledge that resides within. This archetype serves as a beacon in the dream world, illuminating the path forward and providing the HSP with the insight needed to navigate the complexities of their waking life. The dream world is also a place of creativity and inspiration, where the HSP can explore new ideas and possibilities. In dreams, the boundaries of reality are dissolved, allowing for the free flow of imagination and innovation. This creative potential is a vital resource for the HSP, offering them a wellspring of ideas and inspiration that can be harnessed in their waking life. Through the exploration of their dreams, the HSP can tap into the depths of their creativity, transforming their insights into art, writing, or other forms of expression. As the HSP engages with their dreams, they are also called to develop the skill of interpretation, to decipher the symbols and messages that their unconscious mind presents. This process of interpretation is both an art and a science, requiring the dreamer to engage with their intuition and analytical mind by reflecting on their dreams and exploring their meanings. The HSP gains access to a deeper understanding of themselves and their journey. In the waking world, the insights gained from dreams can serve as a guiding force, helping the HSP to navigate the challenges and opportunities of life. The messages of the dream world offer clarity and direction, providing the HSP with a sense of purpose and alignment. By integrating the wisdom of their dreams into their daily life, the HSP can live more authentically, honoring the guidance of their unconscious mind. Yet, the exploration of dreams is not merely a solitary endeavor. It is also a shared experience, a way of connecting with others on a deeper level by sharing their dreams and engaging in dialogue about their meanings. The HSP can foster a sense of community and understanding with those around them. This shared exploration of the dream world creates a space for empathy and connection, where the HSP can offer and receive insights that enrich their collective journey. As we reflect on the significance of dreams in the HSP's life, let us also consider the role of dreams in the broader context of human consciousness. Dreams are a universal phenomenon, a shared language that transcends cultural and societal boundaries. They connect us to the collective unconscious, offering glimpses into the shared archetypes and symbols that unite us all. For the HSP, who is naturally attuned to the collective, dreams serve as a vital link to this deeper realm of connection and understanding. In conclusion, dreams are a powerful tool for the highly sensitive person, offering a gateway to the depths of the psyche and a source of profound insight and inspiration. Through the exploration of their dreams, the HSP can embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, uncovering the hidden treasures of their unconscious mind. As we honor the role of dreams in the HSP's life, let us embrace the wisdom they offer and the potential they hold for guiding us on our path to self-realization. As we continue our exploration into the life of the highly sensitive person, let us delve into the concept of time and its unique perception by those who experience the world with such depth and acuity. For the HSP, time is not merely a linear progression of moments, but a fluid and dynamic experience that ebbs and flows with the rhythms of their inner and outer worlds. The HSP often finds themselves living in a state where the boundaries between past, present, and future are less distinct, allowing them to access memories and anticipations with vivid clarity. This temporal fluidity can be both a blessing and a challenge. On one hand, it enables the HSP to draw upon past experiences with rich detail, informing their present actions with the wisdom of hindsight. On the other hand, it can lead to a tendency to dwell on past hurts or to become anxious about future possibilities. In this temporal landscape, the HSP encounters the archetype of the eternal child, a figure that embodies the timeless aspects of the psyche. The eternal child is a reminder of the innate potential for renewal and growth, a symbol of the ever-present possibility for transformation. This archetype invites the HSP to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, to embrace the present moment as a canvas upon which they can create and explore. The eternal child's presence in the HSP's life also serves as a reminder of the cycles of nature, the rhythms of birth, growth, decay, and rebirth that permeate all of existence. By attuning themselves to these natural cycles, the HSP can find a sense of harmony and balance, aligning their own rhythms with those of the world around them. This alignment offers a sense of grounding and stability, allowing the HSP to navigate the vicissitudes of life with greater ease and grace. In the realm of the present moment, the HSP is called to practice mindfulness, to cultivate an awareness that anchors them in the here and now. Mindfulness is not merely a practice of presence, but an invitation to engage with life in its fullness, to savor the richness of each experience without judgment or attachment. For the HSP, mindfulness provides a refuge from the relentless pull of past regrets and future anxieties, offering a sanctuary where they can find peace and clarity. Yet, the HSP's relationship with time is also deeply intertwined with their experience of intuition. Intuition, that inner sense of knowing, often transcends the constraints of time, offering insights that appear to arise from a timeless source. The HSP's intuitive abilities allow them to perceive patterns and connections that unfold across time, providing them with a broader perspective on their life journey. Through this intuitive lens, the HSP can glimpse the threads of destiny that weave through their existence, guiding them toward their soul's purpose. This awareness of destiny is not a deterministic force, but a call to align one's actions with the deeper currents of meaning and significance that flow through their life. By embracing this sense of destiny, the HSP can navigate the uncertainties of the future with confidence and trust, knowing that they are on a path that is uniquely their own. As the HSP engages with the concept of time, they are also invited to consider the role of legacy, the impact they wish to leave upon the world. This consideration of legacy is not motivated by ego or ambition, but by a desire to contribute to the collective in a meaningful way. For the HSP, legacy is an extension of their sensitivity, an expression of the love and understanding they have cultivated throughout their life. In contemplating their legacy, the HSP encounters the archetype of the elder, a figure that embodies wisdom, guidance, and the transmission of knowledge across generations. The elder is a custodian of tradition and a beacon of insight, offering the HSP a model for how they might share their gifts with the world. Embracing the elder archetype, the HSP becomes a steward of wisdom, passing on the lessons of their journey to those who follow. This transmission of wisdom is not limited to grand gestures or public acclaim, but is often found in the quiet moments of connection and support. The HSP's legacy is woven into the fabric of their relationships, the small acts of kindness and understanding that ripple out into the world, creating a tapestry of compassion and empathy. As we reflect on the HSP's unique relationship with time, let us honor the depth and richness of their experience. Let us celebrate the ways in which they navigate the temporal landscape with grace and insight, drawing upon the past, present, and future to inform their journey. In doing so, may we all be inspired to engage with our own lives with greater awareness and intention, cultivating a legacy of love and understanding that endures through the ages. As we delve further into the intricate and multifaceted journey of the highly sensitive person, let us turn our focus to the concept of acceptance, both self-acceptance and the acceptance of the world. As it is, this theme permeates the HSP's experience as they navigate a world that often seems overwhelming in its complexity and intensity. For the HSP, self-acceptance begins with the acknowledgement of their sensitivity, not as a flaw, but as an integral part of their identity. This acceptance requires a compassionate understanding of one's own nature, recognizing the strengths and challenges that sensitivity brings. It is an invitation to embrace the full spectrum of one's emotions and experiences, from the heights of joy to the depths of sorrow, without judgment or self-criticism. In this journey towards self-acceptance, the HSP encounters the archetype of the nurturer, a figure that embodies unconditional love and care. The nurturer offers a model for how the HSP can relate to themselves, providing the warmth and support needed to heal and grow. By internalizing the nurturer's qualities, the HSP learns to treat themselves with kindness and patience, fostering a relationship of trust and safety within their own psyche. Self-acceptance also involves the integration of the shadow. Those aspects of the self that have been denied or repressed. For the HSP, this integration is a process of reclaiming the parts of themselves that have been cast into darkness, acknowledging their existence and value. It is through this shadow work that the HSP can achieve greater wholeness, transforming the energy of the shadow into a source of creativity and strength. As the HSP cultivates self-acceptance, they are also called to embrace the world as it is, with all its complexities and imperfections. This acceptance is not an act of resignation, but a recognition of the inherent beauty and mystery of life. It is an invitation to engage with the world from a place of openness and curiosity, to see beyond the surface and to appreciate the deeper currents that shape our experiences. In accepting the world, the HSP encounters the archetype of the explorer, a figure that embodies the spirit of adventure and discovery. The explorer invites the HSP to venture beyond the familiar, to embrace the unknown, and to seek out new experiences. This archetype encourages the HSP to approach life with a sense of wonder, to see each moment as an opportunity for growth and learning. This exploration of the world is not limited to the external realm, but also extends to the inner landscape of the psyche. The HSP is invited to explore the depths of their own consciousness, to uncover the hidden treasures that lie within. This inner exploration is a journey of self-discovery where the HSP learns to navigate the terrain of their emotions and thoughts with insight and understanding. As the HSP engages with the world, they are also reminded of the importance of community and connection. While sensitivity can sometimes lead to a sense of isolation, it also offers the potential for deep and meaningful relationships. The HSP's empathy and intuition allow them to connect with others on a profound level, creating bonds that are rich in understanding and support. In these relationships, the HSP encounters the archetype of the companion, a figure that embodies loyalty, friendship, and mutual respect. The companion offers a model for how the HSP can engage with others, fostering connections that are grounded in authenticity and compassion. Through these connections, the HSP finds a sense of belonging, and purpose, recognizing that they are part of a larger tapestry of human experience. In conclusion, the journey of the highly sensitive person is one of acceptance and exploration, a path that invites them to embrace their sensitivity as a gift and to engage with the world from a place of authenticity and openness. As we honor the journey of the HSP, let us celebrate the unique contributions they bring to our collective experience, recognizing the depth and richness of their inner world. May we all be inspired to cultivate acceptance in our own lives, embracing the full spectrum of our humanity with grace and compassion.